In this, I'm going to be showing you the signs for the words in 4.1. Starting out, we have transportation signs. And I'm going over the more important signs that you need to know. The first one, car. And you might see them do a lexicalized sign, which it's a finger spelled word, but it's kind of morphed into its own sign. So the hand shapes might be different, the palm orientation might be different. So pay attention to those. So instead of seeing C-A-R, you might see the C with the thumb out, C-A-R. Or you might see the R with the thumb out. It just depends on the signer. So C-A-R. That's doing the lexicalized, but the sign, car. Gas, you might see finger spelled, so you might see them with the G with a thumb up, G-A-S. So G-A-S. Or gas. And we have electric with X hands, electric. Drive. So car and drive are a noun-verb pair. Noun-verb pairs, what's different is the movement. So a noun, person, place, thing, in ASL does a small repeated movement. A verb, the action, does one bigger movement. Car, it's the noun, small repeated. Versus drive, one movement. Car, drive. Nouns, small repeated. Verb, one bigger movement. Motorcycle, bike, horse, so closed 3, horse. Bus, B-U-S. You might see someone do B-U-S. Train, 2 U's, train. Subway, closed 5 for your non-dominant. Dominant is a Y, palm up, subway. Carpool. So let me back up. The sign for ride, okay? Depending on what you're talking about, which I'll get to in a second, but talking about just getting in a car. Non-dominant is a C. Dominant, you might see it as a closed 3, U, bent U. This is like them getting in the car. Ride. Well, for the next word, which is carpool, you have lots of people getting in the car. So you have that C hand shape again. Lots of people getting in. Carpool. Boat. Airplane. This is noun-verb pairs. You do the I love you handshake because you have I, L, and Y. This is airplane, fly. The next one, rode or ridden. This is past tense. Ride, like I said. But to make it past tense, we add finish. So, rode or ridden. And if we're talking about riding a horse, it would be this, and I'll get into that in a second. But past tense, we add finish. Experience. So you're doing this on your cheek. Experience. Run. You'll do 2 L's. And you might see some people where they do this or this. I tend to do this for run. Walk. Close 5s. Walk. And you'll see some of the signers do this to show their legs moving. You'll see some people do this to show the person, but the sign itself is walk. Then we have, like I was saying, talking about ride. If there's 2 different hand shapes you would show for ride. If it's something with 2 wheels or something you would straddle like a horse, here's the horse, the bike, motorcycle, whatever. And then you'll see it with the 3. This is getting on the horse, bike, motorcycle, whatever. Okay, so this would be ride for that, anything you would straddle. Versus car, boat, plane, anything like that, So 2 hand shapes. Moving on to the next set of vocabulary, the first word, location or place. You might see this, which can also be area. You might see this, which can also be local. So location or place. For place, you might see P hand shapes like this. I wouldn't worry as much about that one though. So this or this. Next we have here, there or over there. And if it's like really far away, you kind of arch it over there. You know, where's so-and-so? They're over there. Come. And then go. You'll see them do the gesture if they're telling someone to come here. You might see them do this or come here. But if you're talking about come and go, you would do that. And you can say I sign school. School, there. I go to school. I come back. So I can set that up. Drop off. What they're showing is drop off. And if it's in a car, drop off. I've also seen this, but that can also be like get out of a car. Next one, pick up. You might see this or this. Arrive. Close handshake. Start dominance on your chest. Arrive. Leave. There's a few signs for leave. There's leave, leave, and then leave. And depending on what you're saying depends on how you would sign it. And there's a snapshot about that. So I'll get to that in class. Don't worry about that one. Anyways, well, tying in the next one, it says take off. Okay, well, okay, I'm about to take off. I misspoke earlier. There's a snapshot about take off. Leave, leave, leave. So, my bad. Take off. There's a snapshot about take off. Well, are you taking off or are you taking off shoes? Your context is important depending on how you would show it. So there is a snapshot about that. But if you're saying like a plane taking off, I've seen it non-dominant palm up, I've seen it palm down, but here's the plane and it takes off. Like if I'm saying my plane leaves at whatever time, I wouldn't do any of those signs. I would show it taking off. Or if my plane arrives at this time, I would show it landing. The next word, go out or going out. You might see this. You might see it to a fist, but mainly this one. Travel, bent V, travel. So bent V, travel. Next one is gas guzzler, so a car or a truck that just isn't good on gas. So gas, and then they're showing a bent 5 past your neck. Commute, thumb up, and you go back and forth. If I'm saying that, you know, whatever city's over there, you know, I work in that city, I could show commuting back and forth. HOV, toll. I've seen it fingerspelled. They're on what's the sign? They're also showing a bent 5 and like passing through it. Move. Okay, so the sign in general for move. If you move around a lot, like growing up you moved around a lot, move here, move there. You might see move out, or just that in general, but I tend to keep it a flat O. Move around, move here, move there, and then visit. You might see it with V's and it circles out and away, visit, or you might see visit if they're visiting you, you bring it towards you. Let's see if there's anything else from this. I think that's it for 4.1. So make sure you're practicing. Let me know if you have any questions.